How's your month been so far? Mine has been pretty good. I definitely am grateful. Today I'll be talking about Quip 25. And one of the reasons why I'd like to talk about Quip 25, no, it's not because today is November 25th, but that's a nice coincidence if you ask me. It's because tomorrow is the American Thanksgiving Day, which is a real big deal. Welcome again to the Quip Corner. Last month I talked about Thanksgiving and the importance and whether we should give Thanksgiving daily or one day a year. I'll add the link to that video at the bottom here. I want to share Quip 25 because for me it's not just about Thanksgiving, US Thanksgiving, that's tomorrow, but it's really about the whole of our lives. So I'll look at it from the micro and from the macro level. So let's start off with Quip 25, which says, enjoy every minute you have with your family and friends so you're not full of regret when they leave. Enjoy every minute you have with your family and friends so you're not full of regret when they leave. On the micro level, it's, enjoying the here and now when you do have the opportunity to safely gather with family and friends, and just so that when each person needs to go to their respective homes or people leaving your home who have visited, you're not full of regret and saying, why did I say that? I shouldn't have done that. I should have treated them differently, and things like that. On the macro level, it is how do we treat our family and friends day in, day out. Now and again, you hear, sad stories of people who wish they had treated either their spouse or their parents or their children differently. And usually when they say differently, they mean better than they had treated them. Having family and friends is a privilege, not a right. It's a privilege. Not everyone has family. Not everyone has friends. So don't take yours for granted. I agree that there are family members who are good at taking others for granted, and that can be upsetting. I can tell you firsthand, I have experienced that. But you need to move past that so that when they do leave, you're not living in regret. I didn't have the opportunity to have my mom or my parents with me for as long as I would have preferred. And if I had a do-over, which we never do, I may have done things differently. I look at the way some people treat their parents and I was like, wow. If I still had my parents, I definitely would not be doing this. I know that when I did have my parents, I did my very best. The age I was, losing my mother as a teenager, I made sure that every special occasion I did something special for her. It's funny because one of the ways she had raised me was to be very specific when I'm picking out cards, birthday cards and things like that. And I remember that because I had picked out a special card for her for Christmas, I actually put it in her coffin. Yes, my mom died a few days before Christmas. That was a tough time. No, I'm not going to break down. I'm going to really try not to break down this time. I can look back and appreciate the times we spent together. Having had my father for a bit longer, did my part as a daughter, supporting him where I could and just being there for him, visiting when my family and I could, and just spending quality time with him. I remember one of his last birthdays where we traveled over and just had family time. Nobody else with us. We just said, today is your birthday, this is your cake, we'll celebrate, we'll eat together. Nobody else needs to be part of this occasion. We need to take time to appreciate our family members. You need to make the most of the time you have with them, whether it's a day, a year, 10 years. And it's not just about whether or not, it's towards the end of their lives, especially for older parents or people that are early in life. It doesn't matter because we don't know how long anybody has. But the bigger picture is all the time you spend with your family and with your friends are those memories that you that live on in your heart. So you might as well make them memorable memories, things that you want to remember. And as you remember, you smile, and things like that. I remember at my father's funeral a few years ago, how my cousins, we're all there together and we're just talking and reminiscing, about some of the things my father did and the things he said. And, we're just reminiscing about our childhood. And there was so much laughter. It was a sad occasion, but there was so much laughter because of all the memories that, we had carried in our hearts all these years. I know I didn't have very much time with my mom, but the time I did have, they're treasured memories too for me. So I encourage you, please take the time and celebrate with your family, celebrate with your friends. Just enjoy them for who they are so that you're not full of regret when they leave, whether temporarily or permanently. For those in the US, I wish you a really happy Thanksgiving. There's so much to be thankful for, if only for the fact that you're still alive. But while you're at it, enjoying time with your family and friends, please do it safely. Until we get chatting again next week, I'd like you to take care of yourself. And believe it or not, we have 30 days to Christmas. We'll talk a bit more about that next month, sometime next month. We'll be talking about gifts sometime next month. I'll decide what day exactly works for me. And keep spreading the word. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And if you click the bell, you'll get notified each time there's a new video. Take care. Bye now.